NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brought down by
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Now, oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, L.A.
complete to
Cam Akers. 72 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 43. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check nickel. Slam. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Now Michel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
You ain't doing nothing today. Hey, watch Check 50. Check 50. Big air. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
On first down, Justin Herbert being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
The Rams first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Chase Claypool, 43 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
14.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if you're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Patriots, nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Rams add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss, left side, Michelle. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. The open man is Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Herbert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Number 84.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. throwing now. Wilson on first down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now it's Wilson. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots' 1-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I'm scared. 155.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
L.A.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
Do you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle to Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
23-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. He completes it right side to White. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Herbert throwing again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
On third down, Herbert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Play action. Now Wilson. Steps away to his left. Completion here to Claypool. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
At the 18-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
Complete to
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Second and 2. Here's Akers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again here with Akers. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They begin with Michel on the ground. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
It's sad they
and he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Number 20.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
12 yards there and a first down.
Hey, number 28, Mike is coming. Mike 28. Let's go, dude. 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Herbert And his throw here is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now it's Herbert. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
After 60. Two times. 3 down. Check Mike, man, 60 Bobcat. Switch. 70 Lion. Sponge. No. Slam.
And they will run it with Michel. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line.
Short of the goal line.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And the Patriots get a score closer. So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Herbert now. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And a Rams first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now Wilson on first down. The quick slant caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, LA.
Tyler Lockett, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Rams 42, Patriots 12.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Defended by Jalen Ramsey.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
4-yard line.
Again, Herbert looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
10 more yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's second and
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. To the air again, Herbert. On the left side, a catch by White. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Patriots. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wilson wants to throw it. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Smith catches left side. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
At the 21-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for New England. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Herbert throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
It's been a long day for you. Shoot!
Herbert back to the air. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. The open man is Smith. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Curtis Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And once again, the Pats decide to go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?